come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar.
Seth Binzer, Crazy Town's lead singer, Shifty Shellshock, dies at 49. He was the frontman for the rap rock band Crazy Town, which was most known for the hit song Butterfly. Shifty Shellshock, the lead singer of the late 1990s rap rock band Crazy Town, known for the hit song Butterfly, whose legal name was Seth Binzer, died at his home in Los Angeles on Monday. He was 49. The Los Angeles County Department of Medical Examiner confirmed his death, the cause of which was still being investigated. Crazy Town rose to prominence after the band released its debut album, The Gift of Game, in 1999. In 2001, the record reached No. 9 on the Billboard album chart, ranking the most popular albums, in large part because of the success of Butterfly. The song, which Rolling Stone magazine described as a sweetly floating ballad that's atypical for these hard-rocking b-boys, gained wide acclaim, holding the top spot on Billboard's Hot 100 ranking for 2 weeks. Mr. Binzer was open about his struggles with substance abuse. He appeared on 2 seasons of the VH1 series Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew in 2008, and also on the spin-off series Sober House from 2009 to 2010. Seth Binzer was born on Aug. 23, 1974 in Los Angeles to Roland Binzer, who designed album art and directed films for rock bands, and Leslie Brooks, who was a model and script proofreader. He was raised in Southern California and spent part of his childhood in Marblehead, Mass. He was a creative child but also had a wild streak that got him into trouble, according to his mother and sister, Aubrey Binzer. When he was about 10, he would break dance on the pier in Marblehead for tourists, Ms. Brooks said. After his family moved back to Los Angeles when he was 12, he quickly made many friends. His sister said he would bring them over the house, including many who became prominent in the music industry, such as Scott Conn and Alan Mauman, who were in a hip-hop group called the Hoo-Logons. As a teenager, Mr. Binzer was often found at Venice Beach skating with friends, including during school hours. He eventually dropped out of high school to pursue music. He revealed on a podcast in 2020 with Brittany Ferlin that after dropping out, he got involved in drug dealing and gangs. He formed Crazy Town with Brett Mazur, known as Epic, in 1995, but the band was initially known as the Brimstone Sluggers. The idea to form what became known as Crazy Town was sparked when the two began writing letters to each other from rehabilitation clinics, according to the band's Spotify biography. In 1999, the band added Doug Miller, known as Fado de Ley Charles Lopez, known as Rust Epic Anthony Valley, known as Trouble Valley Adam Goldstein, known as DJ A and James Bradley Jr., known as JBJ. The group broke up in 2003. Butterfly has taken new forms in recent years, making its way into films, including the 2016 animated feature Sing. It was also rewritten and sang by the singer Gail for Greta Gerwig's 2023 Barbie. In 2002, Mr. Binzer married Melissa Clark, with whom he had a son, Halo. They later divorced. Mr. Binzer had 2 additional sons, Gage and Phoenix. In addition to his parents, his children, and his sister Aubrey, he is also survived by his sister Make DeMont. Mr. Binzer openly shared his rehabilitation stories in recent years, including on Ms. Ferlin's podcast in 2020. At that point, he said that he had been sober for 2 years and was hoping to tour again. In late April, Mr. Binzer posted about his sobriety on Instagram. "The one I need to love more instead of fight with," he wrote, "is myself." Shifty Shellshock, the frontman of rap rock band Crazy Town, who sang the hit song Butterfly, has died. He was 49. According to the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's website, Shellshock, whose birth name was Seth Binzer, died at his residence on Monday. A cause has not yet been disclosed. Shellshock met his Crazy Town co-founder, Brett Mazur, in 1992. They first began making music under the name the Brimstone Sluggers, but by 1999, their moniker was changed to Crazy Town, and the band had added members Rust Epic, James Bradley Jr., aka JBJ, Doug Miller, Adam Goldstein, aka DJ AEGA, and Antonio Lorenzo Trouble Valley. Crazy Town's debut album, The Gift of Game, released in November 1999, and the band supported the Red Hot Chili Peppers on tour shortly after. In October 2000, Crazy Town released Butterfly as the 3rd single from The Gift of Game. The song samples the Red Hot Chili Peppers' Pretty Little Ditty and features Shellshock's laid-back rapping style, "Come My Lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar baby," seamlessly blending the 2 genres. The track reached No. 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 2 non-consecutive weeks and became the band's biggest hit. After Crazy Town's second album, Dark Horse 2002, failed to evoke the same fervor, the band broke up. Shellshock then pursued a solo career, collaborating with Paul Oakenfold on his 2002 hit Starry Eyes Surprise, which peaked at No. 41 on the charts. In 2004, Shellshock released his first solo album, Happy Love Sick, which found moderate success in Europe. Shellshock had been open about his struggles with addiction and appeared on several reality shows regarding the matter, including 2 seasons of VH1's Celebrity Rehab and 2 seasons of its follow-up show Sober House. In 2012, he was admitted to the hospital after losing consciousness and fell into a coma before recovering. He was most recently arrested for a DUI in 2022. Female-friendly rap. He said the song was written as a counterpoint to the more chauvinistic lyrics he'd produced previously. We were writing songs like Lollipop Porn, When There Was No Girlfriend, and All of a Sudden I Was in This Relationship, he recalled in Fred Bronson's Billboard book of #1 hits. I was in love and she was asking, what's up with all these lyrics? Is this what you're like? So that made me come up with the concept of writing a song to her. Instead of writing a male chauvinistic song, I was going to write something sweet and nice to a girl I cared about. However, the band were wary about releasing the track as a single, as they worried it would come to define them. A song like Butterfly is a no-brainer, Benzer said. Everyone seems to love that one no matter how hard they are. It's very radio-friendly, the female audience loves it, and at the same time I think we kept our integrity with it. This prediction turned out to be correct. Crazy Town failed to match the success of their biggest hit. The next single, Revolving Door, stalled at number 23 in the UK, after which they never troubled the charts again. Crazy Town split up in 2002 after disappointing sales for their second album, Dark Horse. Benzer then pursued a solo career, releasing a solo album, Happy Love Sick, which found moderate success in Europe. During this period, he also released Starry Eyes Surprise, which reached number 6 in the UK. He reunited with Mazur for one more Crazy Town album, The Brimstone Sluggers, in August 2015 before Mazur left for good and Benzer rebranded the band as Crazy Town X. The musician was open about his drug and alcohol problems and spoke about spending time in jail as a young man, following incidents including assault with a firearm as well as selling drugs. In 2012, he was arrested for domestic abuse and cocaine possession. In the same year, he was also taken to hospital after losing consciousness and fell into a coma before recovering. He was arrested for driving under the influence in 2022 and was thrown off a new metal tour last year after a gig in South Carolina ended in a bloody on-camera fight with his bandmate Bobby Reeves. According to Stereogum, the pair later made up and Crazy Town played gigs with Benzer as recently as May 2024. The musician is survived by his 3 children, Halo, Gage, and Phoenix.